Yes, sure. Good evening, friends, and thank you all for joining us on the first inter-chapter virtual meet. Organizations often get asked by prospective members, how will I benefit by being a member? While we set out today to reorient ourselves with WZCC and see what this organization has to offer us, and in doing so, resolve some of the questions our members may have, it is also important to ask ourselves, what is it that I, as a member, can offer to the organization? So the words of St. Francis of Assisi come to mind when he says, "For it is in giving that we receive." Few realize that the huge opportunities that memberships provide, the opportunity to learn new things, to discover a passion within you that you never knew existed, or a skill yet undiscovered, the opportunity to share knowledge, share experiences, and build lasting relationships. So next time, before we ask what WZCC can do for us, let us offer what we can give to the organization. Before we venture into how WZCC can assist us, we must understand why the organization was formed, which is the vision, and what its aims are, which is the mission. And today we have Mr. Philly Kharas with us to take us briefly through his proposal of both the vision and the mission for consideration by the India Region Board. Shanaz, thank you for giving me the honor of introducing my father. Ladies and gentlemen, just listing my father's success in his career and business would not be doing him justice. I would rather tell you about his complete passion and dedication to this organization ever since he took on the post of chapter chair for Mumbai in 2008. For years, we at home have seen him give his time, his experience, and his business expertise and learnings to better the organization and mentor the youth. His persistence and perseverance is an inspiration to us, his children and his grandchildren. His grandchildren often remark that if they can work as half as hard as their grandfather does at the age of 85, they'll be blessed. He reads, he refers, he meticulously makes notes that may come in handy at a later date. He is truly remarkable, and I don't think we could have asked for a more apt person than him to take us through the vision and mission statements of WZCC. Dad, over to you.
Thanks, Zareen. I am very happy that you didn't refer to the directory of all my sins which you have. Okay, let me start. A warm welcome to my colleagues in WZCC, members, and other participants. This brief presentation is based on the inspiring words of the Greek philosopher Socrates. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Every organization, whether a business or say WZCC, exists for a specific purpose or a well-defined objective. In social organizations, members do not get paid for their work. They have to derive satisfaction from their contribution or providing value in some form to members. In this context, the late Winston Churchill words are very motivational. He said, you make a living by what you get. You make a life by what you give. Having said that, Every organization has to get results through and with people. This is the science of management. In the few minutes that I have, I can only say that this is explained in detail in the book Learning to Succeed, published by WZCC. The first half of the book is about the functions of management: planning, leading, organizing, and control, along with the related activities of each function. The other half is about applying this information to business success. I will now discuss the relevance of the vision and mission statement and the specific objectives, all of which are activities associated with the function of planning. A vision statement is what an organization perceives to be, or a broad objective to which the organization is committed over the long term. Let me give you one simple example, which is about an outstanding junior tennis player. His vision is, I want to grow up to be one of the top 10 ranked tennis players in the world. That's the mission. What he has to do to get there will be his mission. An example of this is covered in more detail in the book. A mission statement broadly describes how you intend to make your vision into a reality. Here is an example of the India region's vision and mission statement that I am recommending. This can only be implemented if and when approved by the India region board. Zareen, can you show the vision statement? Yeah. This is the proposed vision statement. To preserve and enhance the legacy of success of Zoroastrian entrepreneurship achieved under strict norms of integrity and ethics, and also to generate widespread awareness on WZCC's activities and create a strong desire for membership from business owners, professionals, managers in the corporate sector, retired seniors, and the young generation wanting to achieve success early in their career. The next thing I will do is to explain how a mission statement uh, which you want to make it happen and succeed, how it is transformed into actual success. So the first mission statement, there are 11 mission statements. The other 10 are listed and present and presented to the board, and once approved will be shared with all the members. The first mission statement is to energize the Zartushti entrepreneurial spirit by facilitating and mentoring startups to implement their ideas. Now, merely having a mission statement doesn't mean that you can succeed. So the next step is to uh, apply the specific objectives to achieve the mission statement. So Zareen, put on those specific objectives. As an advisor to the Business Advisory Committee, I had framed these 7 mission statements, of which 6 are already being written and being implemented. So the first one is to form a business advisory committee to take decisions related to funding entrepreneurs. The second step is to develop a policy based on which the Business Advisory Committee will take decisions on funding entrepreneurs. Next is to send a letter to startups and entrepreneurs seeking funds to acquire basic information before developing a business plan. Next is to create a format for developing a business plan along with related financial projections. This is fully covered in the book Learning to Succeed. And we have a soft copy also, which we send to fund applicants. Once we feel that they have a worthy business idea. Next is to formulate guidelines for fund applicants for a personal interview, when they come for a personal interview. To formulate a process to be followed by the BSE before funding is approved. And to develop a process and procedure for mentoring startups by a select group of experienced members. The first 6 specific objectives have already been implemented as soon as the Business Advisory Committee was formed. I hope I have conveyed to you the relevance and the importance of working with a vision and mission statement accomplished through clearly defined specific objectives. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Kharas. The vision and mission of WZCC inspires us to be part of this organization. Thank you for showing us the way forward.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our lead speaker. A chartered accountant by training, computer consultant by profession, entrepreneur, developer by hobby, and trainer in his leisure time. He has been active in promoting several Zoroastrian websites in the firm belief that this modern medium will help unite our far-flung community across the globe. He runs a medium-sized computer company online for the last 24 years, developing websites, portals, payment gateways, sales and service of computer hardware. During the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown, he has been running a series of webinars online, which have been widely appreciated and well attended by attendees from all over the world. He is a person who always appreciates new ideas, and that's how this seminar was organized. He is none other than our Global Vice President and Technical Chair of the World Zartusti Chamber of Commerce, Yazdi Tantra. Welcome, and over to you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this orientation or reorientation program, as we call it. So originally, I was told that we should go through our website. Then I was told that we should know something more about WZCC. And then I was told that WZCC, the way forward. So we have about 45 minutes to complete 20 years of work in the past and another 20 years to go forward. So let's see what it's all about. I will be quick so that if there are any questions from members or non-members, I have a lot of colleagues who have been with me for the last 20 years, and I have a few members who have joined recently. So let's get right into the presentation. I hope everybody can see my screen. Yeah, just give me a yes. Okay. So we are talking of World Zartusti Chamber of Commerce. And we start basically with our logo, which is industry and integrity. So these are the cornerstones which are timeless and everlasting. In any endeavor that we do, industry, hard work is the basic facility or the faculty that we require, and of course integrity is a hallmark of our Zarathustri tradition. So one need not explain this to a crowd of Zoroastrians from across the world. So as Mr. Kharas was saying, the mission of WZCC is to re-energize the Zarathustri entrepreneurial spirit. Now, entrepreneurial means, as our global president says, entrepreneurship is the pursuit of opportunity beyond the resources controlled. It is an attitude in all walks of life. It does not mean that you must have a business enterprise only. It could be your workplace, it could be your profession, it could be even your family or social life. You have to be entrepreneurial in your approach. And that is where you pursue opportunities beyond the resources controlled. Obviously, resources are always at a premium, and you don't get resources so easily. So always within the resources that you have to pursue the opportunity that you have in front of you. So our mission is also to enhance professions, trade commerce through networking with Zarathustri businesses worldwide, and to ultimately bring about economic prosperity to everyone who is a member. Now this economic prosperity, we are slowly expanding to other areas, as we shall see presently. So the structure is that WZCC was launched in 2000 as part of the legacy project of the 7th World Zoroastrian Congress. It started in USA and it has its headquarters in Chicago. In 2001, it came to India. Bombay was the headquarters as far as India is concerned. And we have a registered society in Bombay, which is called WZCC India, which is registered with the Charity Commissioner and the Societies Registration Act. WZCC is a chaotic organization. Now, this is a very interesting term. There is apparent chaos all over, but within the chaos, there is order. So I love this term, chaotic. It's a chaotic organization. Every chapter is equal and independent. They can charge their own fees, have their own programs, pave its own path to meet the objectives of the parent organization. So when our founding fathers gave this particular phrase, chaotic organization, it is really apt, and we are still in a state of chaos and order within. So we have 16 chapters worldwide in USA, Canada, UK, UAE, India, Australia. We have area representatives in Hong Kong, Singapore, Perth, Delhi, etc. Each chapter is encouraged to have a youth wing and a women entrepreneurs wing attached to them. The youth wing and the women entrepreneurs wing have representation on the global board. So they are all coordinated. Our past honorary members have been really the who's who of the community across the world. I will not stop and name them. I think just by their pictures, you will be able to recognize them right away. We have had about 12 honorary members so far. It is not necessary that we elect an honorary member every year, but as and when we see an opportunity, we see somebody who is really eligible, we nominate them as honorary members. So what is WZCC all about? So we quickly run through the points, maybe you may call it mission, vision, etc., etc. But what I have seen from a very layperson's point of view is WZCC is a learning organization. It enables learning at all levels. It is an awesome networking tool where you network within the community across the world, and therefore you have multiple opportunities across borders, which through the connectivity that we provide. There is a lot of work done on skill development, webinars, etc. Lots of things which are being, lots of sessions which are being held for businesses, professionals, salaried employees. As I said, like, you can use this in all walks of life. And for the people who have accomplished something in life, businessmen and professionals, they can share their insights and wisdom, their experiences, and they can mentor a whole lot of people who are just starting their careers or in the prime of their careers. So it is a very, very broad sort of a organization. Of course, we have recognition. As we said, we have these awards which we give every year. We have 4 awards: the Zartushti Businessman of the Year, the Professional of the Year, the Young Businessman or Professional of the Year, and we have an award for a Social Entrepreneur also. So this is broadly what WZCC is all about. What we are not is, we are not a cultural or a religious platform. WZCC is not a financial institution. A lot of times people come and say, what about my money? I am not able to raise money, and if you are not giving money, I don't want to be a member. It is not a financial institution. It gives you, it is a catalyst. It gives you the wherewithal to raise money, how to make a business plan, where to go, where to look for money, whether it is debt, whether it is equity. But we do not give finance. WZCC does not participate in your enterprise. A lot of times when people have to come to us and they say, I will not share the plan because you guys might get in and you might take the ownership. We do not participate in the enterprise of the entrepreneurs. We are only catalysts. Of course, WZCC is not controversial or political. Very difficult to get a Zoroastrian organization anywhere in the world which is not controversial or political. There are always 2 groups, and unfortunately for us, as far as WZCC is concerned, this is the only chamber of commerce in the community across the world. And of course, WZCC is not a profit-making organization. It is an NGO, not for profit, and it is an enabling organization. We are not participating in anything that you do, but we are enabling everything that you would do in your personal, social, business, professional life in any way. So how do we connect with each other? We have periodic e-blasts which keep you updated. We have our website, which is the official website, which also has the calendar of events, which is updated on a live basis. We have our annual journal called Synergies, which is one of a kind and which is available to members both offline as well as online. We have a Facebook group where we have over 4,000 connections, so you can showcase whatever you have achieved, and you can participate in discussions with others to share whatever you have to share, whether it is advice, whether it is products, whether it is services, whatever you are talking about. And of course, in the last 1 year, we have had a multitude of Zoom programs which have had talks and events on a variety of topics across the world, as varied as dental health that we had yesterday, oil industry, artificial intelligence, you name it, and we have done it all. So what are the recent initiatives and what are we looking at as the way forward? So the youth wing has come up with a Tiger's Den, which is an initiative which is much like the Shark Tank, which is internationally known, where entrepreneurs put up projects and there are sharks or there are tigers who are willing to invest, and there have been many successes in this particular initiative. At every physical meeting that we have had speed networking, but I think we can even extend this concept to a virtual meeting where we can have speed networking and connect people from across the world. Another initiative by the youth wing is Jobs for All, where we are talking of getting jobs for people within the community to any enterprise across the board. Global Youthpreneurship, that is a program for the kids. We have to catch them young. So between 10 to 14, we have started a series of sessions for the youth to guide them and to groom them into entrepreneurship, leadership skills, speaking skills, etc., etc. One of the larger initiatives has been the WZCC, WZOTF financial initiative, where we give loans to budding entrepreneurs. These are interest-free loans given up to 25 lakhs for a person to start his business, which has been well appreciated, and we still have funds. We would solicit anyone or any entrepreneur whom you know to send in your application and we will evaluate. There is a process. There is a business advisory committee headed by Mr. Philly Karas, who looks at each individual application, guides people. Even if there is no funding for whatever reason, we still have the habit of guiding people without any major hassle, because there is no charge for it. He may be a member, he may not be a member, but we want our members and non-members and our Zartushtis to succeed across the world. After the success of WZCC, WZOTF financial initiative in India, we have started ZF in USA, which is again an organization which is a partnership between WZCC, North America and Fizana. They have started an organization and now they have got commitments for up to $1.6 million, and we are waiting for applications to come in. They also have a business advisory committee who will be able to come up and who will be able to guide the youth for various enterprises. Then we have a Zoroastrian faculty network where we encourage people to study abroad, higher studies, etc. Identifying scholarships, internships. We have a series or faculties who are headed by Dr. Professor Farokh Mistry, who runs webinars once a month, and it is a very, very valuable resource for the youngsters. If you have not visited, you can visit our website, zoroastrianfacultynetwork.org, which is a very, very useful resource for students. And of course, we have been looking at social entrepreneurship, where we have done socio-economic projects in the rural areas of Gujarat in collaboration with WZOTF. We have done 2 social projects. One is for water, one was for electricity, where we have raised funds. We have encouraged entrepreneurship for people who have actually done the setup and the maintenance of the enterprises, which has been a great success. Although the monies involved were not really huge, but they were successful in giving a village, a full village, all the water that they needed. And also we organized one particular village for electricity. So we are looking at the entire canvas a little broadly, the way we are talking of prosperity, which is economic, intellectual, and social. Slowly, this will get into our formal sort of a thing. Just now we are doing it informally, economic and intellectual, but slowly it will get into our formal motto. So we are looking at prosperity, which is economic, intellectual, and social. So what can you do to grow the movement? Basically, the idea is to share your business and professional needs and encourage the network to help. There are always people who are willing to help. Wherever you put up your needs on the social networking platform, on the website, or by email, wherever you have, you can ask for help. If you are a giver, you can contribute what you can by offering to help others in the network and responding to requests. So there will be many requests and you can choose whatever is your specialty or specialization. You can share that with others. You can visit the WZCC website often, partake of the rich resources that are available, and look up and participate in various activities and network with other members. This is very important because WZCC is a networking platform. So you have to find your own way. We are offering a platform. You have to find your own way. You will not be held with your hand or given money or given resources. You have to find your own resources. So the minute you contribute, the minute you share, the minute you ask for help, the minute you offer help, people get to know each other. Today we are sitting across the world and talking to people across the world. And that is how the network grows. I have made phenomenal friends, peers, seniors, and juniors who have contributed in various ways to the community, not only to WZCC. Further, you can try and connect with other chapters. When you're traveling, make it a point to connect to the local chapter, meet WZCC members and reach out to them when they come to your area. So there has to be intermingling. You can participate in postings and discussions on our Facebook group. We have a very vibrant Facebook group. You can share information, ideas, and you can also send in your ideas and help connect WZCC to collaborate with other relevant professional bodies. So we are members of Indian Merchants Chamber. I think in Pune also we are members of the local Maratha Chamber of Commerce, if I am not mistaken. I don't know whether I got the name right. But you can connect with other chambers of commerce and other areas in which you are professionally connected and make people aware of what we do and also connect our members to the local chambers of commerce. So out of all this, what do you get? You have to participate, participate, and participate. That is the bottom line. Unless you participate, we are not able to grow the movement. We are not able to partake and get the full value. So the key here is participate, whether there is a lunch there or not, but you need to participate. A lunch or dinner is always an attraction. People do manage to come in, but as I said, we are not a social organization. We are more a professional organization, and therefore what is most important is your participation at all levels, and that is what WZCC is all about. So this is a quote from our president. We need to strive to be different, be the first, and be the best in all areas in which we operate, whether professionally, socially, business-wise, whichever way you do, you have to be different, you have to be the first, and you have to be the best. That ties in very well with our original logo. So that is very broadly all about WZCC. I know for our seniors who have been with us for a very, very long time, it will be a repetition, but it's always better to have a Okay, second part of this is we will just run through our website and see what are the features available there and how best we can take advantage of it. And we will also take questions after that. Unless you have some questions here, if you have any questions just now, I can quickly Anybody has any questions, please type them in the chat box because we are all muted. So okay, no questions. So let us quickly go to the website and see the various parts which are available on the website and how we can use them for our various objectives. So our website is called wzcc.org. It looks something like this. Sometimes it may look a little cluttered because everybody wants everything on the first page. I don't want to go looking for stuff. So we have had to try to accommodate everything in one place. So the quick links section, are you able to see the website, please? Everybody is able to see? Yes. So on the right, we have quick links, which is something which you will need in a very in a day-to-day sort of a connection. So you have the option to connect, what's new, become a member. So if somebody wants to become a member, he can become a member right away. A lot of people tell me that they are not getting mailers, so there is a place to subscribe for mailers. Normally, when you become a member, we don't automatically subscribe you to the mailers because of the very strict anti-spam laws. So we need you to opt in, and there is a double opt-in. So when you subscribe, you will get a mail and you will have to say, yes, I have subscribed, and automatically you will get subscribed. Our mailers go out almost on a weekly basis or fortnightly basis, and there is no spam, we must assure you. A lot of people abroad, they all keep worrying that we will be inundated with spam and with offers, etc. No, it is only about WZCC that we have. Okay. The option to for all new members to get newsletters, respective chapter chairs can subscribe the individual members. You just click on this, and it's a very simple form. You just give the email, first name, last name, contact number, which chapter you belong to, and the email format, and you just say subscribe. That's all. It's a very simple form. There's nothing much, not much information required. In fact, the mailers are open to even non-members so that they know what WZCC is all about. So anybody can come here and subscribe to the mailers. Relive the memories is the gallery area where you can go and see the earlier functions, photographs, etc. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Anything that we do online, on Zoom, is all available on our YouTube channel. So you can just go here and subscribe. So whenever there is a new video which is uploaded on YouTube from WZCC from any part of the world, you will get a notification and you have the option to go there and look it up. Now subscription to the YouTube channel is very simple. If I just click on this, you straight away go to the WZCC YouTube channel. The last talk that we had on Nani Palkhiwala is already there. New York chapter, Mumbai chapter, Jahangir Gai, WZCC Global AGM, weaving on women pilots, Dubai chapter, and we have all sorts of videos which are available. Or you can just go outside WZCC website and just look for WZCC Universe. This is the name of our channel, WZCC Universe. You can just search for it on YouTube and you will get this directly. So our YouTube channel is very important. You must subscribe to this. And of course, we have a payment gateway for India chapters only, where you can just click and pay for your membership fees, your subscriptions to various programs, etc. You can straight away click here. We also have an events calendar which is live all the time. So anytime you go to the events calendar, you can just look it up, click on any of these events, then you can add them directly to your calendar. And the beauty of the events calendar is if you are seeing it in your own area, all the dates and times will be automatically adjusted. So if you are seeing it in New York, you will see it in your date and time. If you are seeing it in Australia, you will see it in your date and time, and so on. So we have all the future programs as well as the past programs available here. You can just scroll up and down and see the programs. So this is the place where even if you don't get a particular notification or an email, you can straight away go and scroll and find your event of your choice. So these are the quick links which allow you to connect with all the participants across the world. Of course, then you have chapter news, global news, etc. All these areas are free for everyone. Anybody can go and subscribe, anybody can go and view our YouTube channel. It is for the world at large. Then we have some boring stuff which is static. It is about us. We have a very interesting intro film on WZCC. If you just click on it, you will see the entire film. Of course, I am not going to run the film. It's a 6-minute film. You can just talk about, listen to what WZCC is all about in a slightly different way, in a different perspective. We have also put our WZCC pin here. Anybody who wants to use the banner can come here and download it. Any chapter who needs this information, you can just right click, say save image and use this on all your material. We have the WZCC logo. A lot of times people come to us with request, give me the logo, we want to use it for our promotional material. It's all out here. You can just come here. There's a transparent logo. There is a normal official logo. You have a high resolution logo if you want to use it for your print. All of it is available right here. So you don't have to keep asking somebody for all these things. So when you get into About Us, you have this intro, that is the WZCC intro. Then we have our mission statement. This again is a very, very old statement which is there. You may go through it. Maybe we can give suggestions to revise, improve upon it. Then we have our charter and bylaws. So anybody who wants to see WZCC bylaws, they can come here. You have various downloads, global bylaws, WZCC India rules and regulations, memorandum of association. This is an interesting thing, code of ethics. It is very rare. I have got several mails to coming to me saying that you are one of the few chambers of commerce who have a code of ethics for your members. This is very, very unique. Not many people have this. It might be worth going through this. It's a very interesting document. And it was framed about 15 years ago. Maybe if there is something missing, we can always improve upon that. Of course, then we have our various SOPs which have been defined again long back, websites, synergies, worldwide membership, management and administration. So these are all static things, but important because anytime you want information on anything about WZCC, you can come to the About Us. All the directors, women entrepreneurs, honorary members, what you already saw, the current directors who would be listed here. Their term. Okay, so most of the information is available out here. You don't need to go here and there to look for it. Then we have a section for a membership where we can say join now, and straight away you are taken to a membership area where you can enter your details and say register, and you will be registered as a member. Or you can click here to download the registration form and you can straight away print it and send it offline. So if you want it online, you can register here itself. If you want it offline, you can download the form, print it and fill it up and join. This is another area which is very useful, where we have all our chapters listed and they are in the order from west to east. So Vancouver, Central Florida, Southern California, Seattle is an ARO, Houston, Chicago, Toronto, blah, 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 blah. Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Delhi, Hong Kong, Sydney, Auckland. Auckland is also an ARO yet. If you go to any of these, I'll select Bangalore because they have updated it quite often. So every chapter can put their news and events out here. So all their news and events can be put up here. Bangalore had a very interesting marketplace event here. So you have a place here where you can get a link. Your committee members are all listed out here. I hope they are current. Bangalore people give me a smile to say that they are current. Yes. Okay. So you have a whole lot of stuff out here for each chapter. You can go and each chapter, if they connect with us, we can give you the login ID and password, and you can create your own news and events. You can update this information on an ongoing basis. Then we have our achievers. These are the award winners of the past. 2020 we have not yet put up because we want to announce them in a formal way in the London conclave, but we have 2018 and 19 out here. Then we have an interesting area called No, and which comes under publications. So we have all the e-blasts here. So if you have missed out on an e-blast, you have not got a link, all the past e-blasts are out here. Okay, so everything is listed here. You can just go click on any of these and read the e-blast, get the links for the various events, and these are all available to you right away. Then we have, of course, our Synergies annual magazine. You can download it, you can read it online, you can just click on it, and these are all the past issues of Synergies. You can go to any of these issues, okay, and you can just scroll through if you want to read a particular article. Obviously, this is not very easy to read, obviously. So if you want to read it properly, you can expand it and you can read it right there. You can do this on your mobile phone also. You can do it on your computer also. So any issue of Synergies, if you have missed the past issues, some of the past issues are really collector items. You can go through and browse through all the past issues of Synergies. Nobody can now come back and say, oh, I missed this or I didn't get this. Everything is available right at your fingertips. And of course, originally we had a Bombay newsletter, which is now defunct, but it is still there. Some of the past issues are still there. Updation for your mailers and newsletters is out here. Women Entrepreneur, we have a small area which we will be updating. So up to here, whatever we did was everything was for everyone. Like anybody who comes here can come and view all this about us. Then we have an area which is only for members. So one area is Interact. Here we had this, unfortunately this area is not used much, but people can come here and ask their questions, and we would have experts to come and respond to the questions. For example, now what is input tax credit in GST? Of course, this is very old. This is 3 years old, but anybody can come and ask any question, and we would have a series of experts who can come and answer these questions. So this is also another area which can be interactive and which is again only for members. When you go to My Zone, you have this registration, that is your membership registration. You can edit your profile. You can connect to any member anywhere in the world. So this is an interesting thing, but for this you should be logged in as a member. Once you come here, you have this option to search. So suppose I want to search for an accountant in Mumbai. I just type accountant Mumbai and I have all the accountants in Mumbai who are members are listed here. If I click on any of them, I'll see their full details here. If I am on a mobile phone, I can click here and directly call that person. And I have a Google map also associated with where he is. So this is also very, very useful and very powerful across the board. Like you can look for anybody anywhere. Like I want to see somebody in say photography. So I just type photo, so I get photography, photographers, videos, photos, etc., etc. It's very, very powerful. This search is extremely powerful. You can connect with anyone, anywhere in the world straight away by just coming here and logging in. We are working on some other areas where we are going to look for connections for jobs, which I'll just quickly show you. It is work in progress still. So here for an employer, he can post a job and he can view resumes. For the employee, he can upload his own resume and he can get hired. So he can look up all the jobs which are available on the portal. I just clicked on this. So I'm seeing all the jobs that are available. I can filter it based on certain basic filters. So if I want to see only customer service, BPO jobs, I don't have anything here, sorry. Maybe finance and accounts, we have something. So you can straight away look at jobs very, very easily. So ladies and gentlemen, this is an overview of our website. If you have any questions, we can answer them. Of course, the Facebook page is, everybody knows what the Facebook page looks like. ZFN webinar for students and parents. Okay, so I think Karishma has mentioned that there is the next ZFN session on 21st February. So all the information is available on zoroastrianfacultynetwork.org. If anyone has any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Please type in your questions in the chat box. Sanaya should be able to coordinate the questions.
Maybe while we let everyone type a few questions, I'll say a few words. Good evening to all. I'm Sanaya Patel, a youth member of the Bangalore WZCC chapter. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Was created as explained by esteemed Mr. Karas in a clear and concise manner. Thank you, Mr. Karas. You are a true inspiration to us all. Mr. Tantra, our global vice president, has also highlighted ever so clearly the various ways in which this organization can be a meaningful resource to us all to operate and contribute back to. WZCC forges ahead in the true spirit of entrepreneurship, networking, and mentorship for all businesses and initiatives. And this is a platform that must be encouraged to grow to its full potential, not only with the diverse and talented member pool we currently have, but to be available to all Zoroastrians worldwide. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Edel Dava, the global president of WZCC, who has been instrumental in providing platforms and programs that allow the bold and the restless with multiple tools for their dreams to create meaningful successes. Before I continue on, I would like to request Mr. Dava to say a few words if he'd like to. Mr. Dava?
Thank you very much. Firstly, as you can see, Yazdi has been an invaluable resource to WZCC. For those who don't know, 3 years ago, Yazdi wanted to give up his position and move on, and I was able to persuade him to stay. So I'm very, very happy that materialized. But we now have to start thinking about succession planning also. This term finishes in a year, as does a lot of other directors. So we want to be sure that we are well placed. Yazdi, you made a lot of good points. That chaotic organization, which was a word coined actually by Rohinton Ravetna. To make it easier, I call it organized chaos, and very, very important in entrepreneurial companies. Too much structure kills motivation and entrepreneurship. ZF, Yazdi used some amount that we had collected. I think it was a very high number. Right now, we have pledges of about $300,000 to $350,000. So, which is a pretty good number, and we are ready to start giving out, loans, and we are asking for numbers. On the web page, it's got, on our website, it's fantastic information is there, but unfortunately, the users are lazy. They don't go to the website. And that's a big challenge we face. They're all more comfortable with things coming to them like WhatsApp and whatnot. So that's something we have to try and work on. So these are just some of my comments. I'd like to thank all the directors, all the chapter chairs, Yazdi especially for this. And it's very well summarized, Yazdi. If you can give us a copy of the slides, it'll be very useful for us to use it too. So thank you very, very much. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Davar. All very relevant points. Thank you. Continuing on, so the unique fact about this particular webinar is that it brings all the WZCC chapters together to create a spirit of oneness for a convergent mission, creating systems, platforms, programs in a congruent manner for maximum impact. Through the tugs and pulls in life, one can play many parts in this organization, whereby one can contribute and gain simultaneously. Hence, we must encourage and urge all our members to repledge themselves, and we heartily invite all new members to be a part of this fabulous resource. The possibilities are limitless. I would also like to thank Captain Percy Master, WZCC's President India, for his determined and continuous mentorship of Zoroastrian youth entrepreneurs. I would like to thank all our chapter chairs, secretaries, and committee members of the Pune, Mumbai, and Bangalore chapters for steering the ship with resolve and purpose. And last but certainly not the least, we would like to thank our very own chapter head, Chief Marshal Fali Major, for encouraging Bangalore's spirit of entrepreneurship and giving us the freedom to see our ideas and initiatives through. Thank you so much. I hope all our members have enjoyed our sessions, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you everyone for your time. And if anyone has any questions for our speakers now, we'll take them. Thank you. I think the presentations were so clear and concise that we have all the information we need.
Over the top.
Thank you. So I think then we will put an end to tonight's webinar. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Good night.
Good night. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Bangalore. Very well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.